All right, hockey's back tonight, and couldn't come at a better time. And there's only 2 games tonight, so I'm not going to do timestamps today. There's 3 games tomorrow. I don't really need to do timestamps tomorrow, and 2 games on Wednesday, so it's kind of awesome. They're going to ease us back into it with a lot of the same teams playing against each other till Friday, and then Friday everybody's back. Saturday, I think there's 12 or there's 13 games on Saturday, so it's going to get busy quick. So enjoy the quiet time. First up, we got Winnipeg and Philadelphia. Winnipeg's 31-15-2. Philadelphia's 19-23-6. So these are 2 teams that have quite different records, and yet they're not really headed in completely opposite directions because of the fact that Philadelphia looks like they're getting better. And coming out of the All-Star break, heading into the deadline, I'm going to keep saying deadline. I know I am. I think Philly feels pretty good about things now. How that affects who they sell, what they sell, and what they do at the deadline, we'll see. 31-15-2. They get there in their last 10, going 7-3. Do the Winnipeg Jets? They lost their last game. Whereas Philadelphia 4-5-1, but they've won 3 in a row. So they're trying to make it 4. On the road, Winnipeg is 13-9 at home. Philadelphia's 10-10-3. They're going to be trying to get above 500 at home, which would be a nice break. Versus the East, Winnipeg is 11-5-1. Versus the West, Philadelphia is 9-9-3. So again, they're trying to make it so they have more wins in regulation, or more wins overall than losses in regulation. And good luck to them. And again, for Philadelphia, they're out of it. They're not going to be a playoff team. But it's all about the future right now, and the future looks pretty decent in net. And Winnipeg fans will get a look at that today, because they'll see the goalie at the other end. I'm not saying that Winnipeg's goaltender tonight's the future, because I'm not starting that. Scoring leaders for Winnipeg, Wheeler, 9 goals, 52 assists, leads the way. Scheifele, 25 goals, 34 assists. Kyle Connor, 19 goals, 19 assists. Laine, 25 goals, 9 assists. Little, 11 goals, 18 assists. Bufflin, 4 goals, 25 assists. Ehlers, 15 goals, 12 assists. Morrissey, 5 goals, 21 assists. Trouba, 4 goals, 19 assists. And Brandon Tanev rounds out your top 10 with 11 goals and 9 assists. On the Philadelphia side, Claude Giroux, 14 goals, 38 assists. Couturier, 19 goals and 20 assists. Voracek, 11 goals, 28 assists. Konechny, 12 goals, 14 assists. Simmons, 15 goals, 8 assists. Van Riemsdyk, 12 goals, 10 assists. Gostisbehere, 5 goals, 15 assists. Lawton, 7 goals, 12 assists. Nolan Patrick, watch for him to start moving up, 9 goals, 8 assists. And Provorov, 4 goals, 13 assists. So who's in net tonight? Glad you asked. Laurent Brossoit will be the starter for Winnipeg, making Hellebuck the backup. Hellebuck's 21-14-1, 2.85 goals against, 9-10 save percentage, 0 shutouts. Brossoit, 10-1-1, 2.01 goals against, 943 save percentage, and a shutout. So, yes, they're going to start giving some starts to Brossoit. Good. On the Philadelphia side, Carter Hart will be the starter. He's 6-5-1, 2.66 goals against, 918 save percentage, no shutouts. Stolarz, last I saw, is done his conditioning stint in the minors, so there is definitely decisions to be made when it comes to goaltenders. I haven't heard anything yet about McKenna on waivers or what they're doing, but we'll see. Stolarz, 2-3-2, 3.9 goals against, 880 save percentage. McKenna, 1-5-1, 3.99 goals against, 892 save percentage. So Carter Hart is putting some stability into a position for the Flyers where it's been desperately needed for some time, and at a younger age than I think any of us expected. So if you're looking at a young goaltender and you're saying, well, who could end up being talked about 15 years down the road for his stellar career and his fantastic numbers and have a shot at some of the, I'm not going to say like Brodeurs win totals, but when a goalie comes in at 20 and plays like this, he is, far more likely to play those 1,000 games than that goaltender that takes at least 25 or 26 to make the NHL. That's just sort of the way that works. Okay, and the other game of the night is New Jersey and against these guys, the Pittsburgh Penguins. New Jersey Devils 18-23-7, going the wrong way. Pittsburgh 26-16-6, and looking to jump past the Washington Capitals tonight. So that'll be very interesting. if we have a Pittsburgh Penguins team that's ahead of Washington. But you got to win the games in hand before we actually look at it and go, oh yeah, no, they're the better team. There were too many cases last year where I said, well, these teams have games in hand, so therefore, and then those games would all pan out, and you go, oh, never mind those games, and they lost them. Okay, so in their last 10, the New Jersey Devils are 3-7. They've lost 3 in a row. Pittsburgh is 6-4. They lost their last game. On the road, New Jersey is an ugly 5-17-3. At home, Pittsburgh's 13-8-2. And remember, Pittsburgh started out slowly at home, so that home record has been pretty solid over the last few months. Well, last couple of months. We'll say like December and January. Versus the East, New Jersey's 10-17-3 versus the East. The Penguins are 11-9-5, and again, they did not have a solid record against the East early in the year. It has been made a lot better recently. The leading scorers for New Jersey, Paul Mary, 22 goals, 16 assists. Hall, 11 goals, 26 assists. We have no update on when he's coming back, just that he's making progress. Well, I would hope so, but that's as far as we get in terms of an update. Heischer, 13 goals, 19 assists. Coleman, 17 goals, 10 assists. Zajac, 11 goals, 16 assists. Severson, 6 goals, 17 assists. Bratt, 4 goals, 16 assists. Boyle, 12 goals, 5 assists. Vatanen, 4 goals, 13 assists. And Butcher, 2 goals and 15 assists to round out your top 10. Scorers for Pittsburgh, of course, Crosby's number 1. And you have to wonder if, coming out of the All-Star game, he's MVP. If, he's going to have some kind of an energy surge here after the All-Star break. 21 goals and 36 assists for him. Kessel, 20 goals, 33 assists. Malkin, 14 goals, 38 assists. Gensel, 24 goals, 23 assists. Letang, 11 goals, 29 assists. Hornquist, 15 goals and 11 assists. Rust, 11 goals, 11 assists. Simone, 7 goals, 13 assists. Dumoulin, 1 goal, 14 assists. And Brassard rounds out your top 10 with 8 goals and 6 assists for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Goaltenders tonight, it'll be Kincaid for New Jersey, so Blackwood is the backup. He's 5-4, 2.41 goals against, 923 save percentage, and 2 shutouts. Kincaid's 13, 14, and 6, 3.1 goals against, average, 899 save percentage, and 3 shutouts. So they're giving Kincaid a chance to get back on track. For Pittsburgh, it will be Matt Murray, making DeSmith the backup. DeSmith's 12-9-4, 2.67 goals against, 917 save percentage, and 2 shutouts. Whereas Murray, 14-6-1, 2.86 goals against, 912 save percentage, and 3 shutouts. And if I'm a betting man, I'd go with Pittsburgh and probably Winnipeg. Although Philadelphia with Carter Hart, that's a little bit more of a wild card aspect of things. It'll be interesting to see what happens. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through, just happened to part in this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you again soon.